Hi guys, welcome back to the series of The Club Rising with FC Magdeburg. Apologies, it's been so long. It's been, I think, 2 weeks since I last got the camera and stuff out. The Wednesday, I think it was Tuesday night, I tried to do some recording. Did it. The Windows needed an update. Left it on overnight, and then after about 50%, I think the guys at the shop said it had probably crashed. Which meant I had to send the laptop in. It took 3 or 4 days for them to sort it out, and then I didn't. To be honest, I didn't get it back till late. When did I get it back? Friday. This is now the Monday night. I didn't get it back till Friday. So what I've done is, I've gone on a pretty much a full season. I hadn't played it in about a week, and then I just wanted to crack on. You know what it's like when you don't have the game. You have stuff going on in your head. Right, I'm going to change this. I'm going to do this. And then it was a bit of a disaster, really. I was going to show the last 3 eps if I was in a relegation fight. I was most of the season, but we managed to get out of it. We've now shoved on season 4. Fair few transfers. I'm just sorry to anyone who's just thought I haven't bothered putting content out. I am on Twitter, so I'd let people know on there. If you're not subscribed to my, if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's FM18. As you can see, I have changed a few of the little bits. So this is now the sort of like the thumbnail. I've upgraded to Photoshop and Premiere Pro. And I've also done a new little badge, which is the FMT. So I've changed my name slightly just to the FM Trequartista instead of the Trequartista is what I was known as on YouTube. Just a few little changes, and then me and my missus have done the FMT badge with the original Trequartista, one of my idols, Francesco Totti. So guys, we're going to jump in. I've got the bug back a bit now. I'm really enjoying this game. Right guys, here we are. Episode, I think, 15 now of The Club Rising FC Magdeburg. We are now up to the start of Season 4. So this is how we finished in Season 3. 42 points, less than last year. I'm going to take responsibility for this. We should have finished a lot higher. This area here would have been probably where we should have been if I hadn't messed about. Because I had a week off, as I said, I started thinking of things to change. The 4-2-4 was kind of working, but I just thought against good teams, sometimes we just get picked apart too much. So I was aiming to bring it down, so I've tried to play my 3 at the back, because I love a 3-5-2 in real life. Couldn't get that to work. I've tried a 4-2-3-1 at the start of the season. That wasn't working either. Went back to the 4-2-4. Wasn't really working either. It was too inconsistent. I was changing. You know what it's like. You know that you shouldn't do it, but you seem to do it all. I always seem to do it and constantly just change tactics. So we finished 13th. In the end, a fair bit away from relegation, but it was sort of like the last 4 games. Can I go on to schedule? Yeah. The schedule. We had a great finish. We had an awful run here. I think I left it here. And then I said we were going to come back around here, I think. And we'd gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 friendlies, 8, 9, lost 9 games without a victory. Then we picked up a couple. And then we had a really good finish to the end of the season. That was playing the tactic that I'm playing now. I have turned it up slightly again. But if you can see from the league table, past positions. Oh, that's last season. I don't think it's going to show me, is it? It won't show me this last season's. No, we were up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We've been very busy. I will show you the transfers. So halfway through the season, actually, last year, we had a bit of transfer dealings. I brought in George Long for 91k. Decent goalkeeper. Was supposed to be his backup. Shipley, who I had got, was awful. Was it Shipley? Yeah, I think it was Shipley. From Middlesbrough as well. Yeah, Connor Shipley. He was absolutely awful. I got him for 91k, and then the day after, they came in and picked him up. So, judging by the 2 keepers, I got a right deal there. That can go up to... He was on £11,000 a week. George is on just under 5,000, who he's wanted. Who's he wanted by? Leeds. And he's done all right. Kai, I managed to get rid of him. Remember, he was my top earner as well. He just didn't fit how he wanted to play. I did give him a few chances in the end. His assists pretty decent. I think 2 of them were in one game. He'd had 2 awesome games and then 5 shit games, so I got rid. We paid nothing for him. He was on £11,000 a week, and that really freed us up. So here are the transfers for the new season. The big one that I've mentioned on Twitter, Pierre. Now, if you forget his acceleration and balance, what a striker. 16 finishing. Look at the mentals. The physicals, he's on his decline. The idea was that I wanted a name, basically. I wanted a name. Sell some shirts, 10 grand a week. We had loads of money. He was a freebie. And I wanted a goal scorer. We were creating a lot of chances of missing him. Balls into the box. So I thought, right, doesn't matter if he can't run. Get him in the box and he will score. I've made a bit of a fuck up. 1 year extension after league games 10. So I'm going to have him for 2 seasons because he's already on what, 5. But hey, he'll be a decent striker, even in backup next season. Philip Hoffman, another one. To be fair, at the time when I got him in, I was planning on playing 4-2-4. I picked this guy up in January last season as a pre-contract. 3-star current ability. He's not really played much in game. He's hardly played. But I thought, yeah, he was better than what we had. So remember, we had Beck, Duca and Shabeni all up front. He was better than all 3 of them. German as well. He's on 6 grand a week. Not a bad one. I don't know how much I'm going to get out of him just at the moment what I'm playing. I think he's my 3rd choice at the moment now. Next one, Axl Anderson. Lovely player. I thought was going to have great potential. Strength 17, jumping reach 17. He's 6'5". He's only 22 as well. Heading, he's just a defensive centre half. Marking needs to be improved, which we'll work on. But tackling already 14. I was quite happy with him. Freebie, decent bit of business. Mason. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sure someone just tried my back door. Bearing in mind it's about 9 o'clock at night. No one should be coming round. Door's locked. I shit myself, basically. So I don't know who that was. So yeah, this is Mason Bennett. On a whim. I saw that. And then 7.5 grand. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if I was drunk or what. I just wanted something a bit different. I thought, right, a bit of pace. I think that was me thinking. A lot of pace, acceleration. Can we improve his finishing, even get up to sort of like 13, 14 maybe? But the way it works out, I dive in too soon with crap players like that. Here's the main one, where the bulk of the money has gone. 17 years old. Look at him. Already 4-star. He's made a fantastic start. I have swapped around my formation as well in pre-season to suit him. 1860 Munich were playing in the league below. He was one of theirs, obviously regens. Great player. I think the big boys will come sniffing. What's his contract like? I've already had to put him down as key player. Wage rise. That might be an issue at some point. I am going to try and renegotiate his contract, I think. I don't mind doubling it because money's not really an issue with us wage-wise. Doubling it and then getting rid of that. Maybe putting up to 10 million. I often like putting release clauses in just so I know that if a bid comes in for a silly price, then I'm going to say yes to. So I might put up to something like 10 million. Avina, he's going to be my main striker. Pacey, I am using him as an advanced forward. From Bayern. He played in the Bundesliga last year for FC Union, who got relegated. He's got a decent amount of goals, but he's been good so far. He missed the start because of the Olympics, but he's going to be a decent player, I think. Same with Mavropanos. This is a guy that Arsenal signed, I think, in January, in real life, and he's made a really good start. Not paying a penny, which is good. I think that's the same for Avina as well. Yeah, not paying a penny, so great bit of dealings. Zetner, you remember Zetner, my keeper? He's gone. Mine said they were going to use him as their first choice keeper, so I couldn't get him back. Plugman, he's a backup keeper, nothing more. Paying £925 a month. We were struggling. Two areas we were struggling was goalkeeper and left back, which we'll see in a minute. And then I've just boosted the squad because we got rid of a few. Z Maria, right midfielder. He can also play centre, but I won't be using him in there. He's made a decent start as well. 3 goals. He's banging plenty of goals. Simone Lulfaso, another one. I just as a backup really, because I've still got Luis Emmanuel on loan as well. This guy just because he can play either side, half decent. Another one who's costed a bit in loan, but better. This is a key. Better than what we had last year. And then this is the left back. Remember Best? He refused to come back on loan, which was strange. No real future at Dortmund. And then I think, who was it? Kaiserslautern, who are in our league, put a 1.6 million bid in. We matched it, and he chose them over us. A little bit disappointing, but this guy. This is where I'm starting to ignore these. He was rated 2.5 star when I bought him in the scouting reports, and he's already gone up. Decent stats, great pace for a 29-year-old. Physical's all good, mental's decent, crossing 13, passing 12, and he's made a decent start to his career with Magdeburg at left back. And then Aliando, just a cover he's on now. It was just really was desperate. I always like a decent sized left back. He's got decent everything across the board. Nothing special, but nothing that I need to be really worried about. I was going to play him in the German Cup and bloody forgot, but I will get him a little go sooner rather than later. Loan deals. Oh, they'll be from last year. I have got Gribben. That's not going to do it, is it? Gribben's back. Emmanuel's back. And I think that's it. We let Grippo go. He was my centre half. He had a woeful season for me. 6.68. So I've let him go. He was on a fair bit of money. Got rid of him. Shabeni, I was undecided what I was going to do with him. We were a bit short on the German quota really, so I was going to keep him, but he's not turned into what he's a little bit. He's half of not really strong enough to be a target man, and then at the same time, his finishing wasn't great. He's dipped in and out basically. I haven't really used him. Poker, a youngster that I didn't play. Philip Hanant, he was the striker that I thought I would have a career. Just hadn't had a chance to play him. Simple as that. Fritz was another youngster. Zeliam has gone for, look at that, £55. Bargain. I think I'm paying £2,000 of his wages, but he was on 6, wasn't using him. So I've let him go. He did play on loan in our league and he did alright, but nothing really that was going to change us. And then Raggett, another one who was whinging. I thought he would have been good. Everything said he was going to be good. 6'5", defensive centre half, but we have been caught out time and time again. I'll show you the shape in a minute. And then Boubacar Barry, I just didn't have room for him. He was whinging. And I thought, yeah, get rid. I didn't get hardly out for him. 60k, just because he was unhappy, so I thought I'd get rid. So that leaves the squad. Sarpi, Gribben. Sorry, yeah, Sarpi and Gribben. I got back. Christian Beck stayed on. He's winding down his years. This will probably be his last contract. He didn't play as many games. Still banked 11 goals for us though last year. So there's the squad at the moment. The youngster Drews is coming on slowly but surely. I did play with him regardless last year. Look, he made 30 league appearances. I think he got sent off like twice. Did he get sent off? He got sent off once. I think he was banned once for his yellows. So he's had a poorish season, but my other cover was crap anyway. So it's important just to keep playing him. He's capped under England, Germany under 20s now, which is good. The other guy I'll just quickly show you is where is he? My other Thiago Pereira. Big clubs were chasing him. Bundesliga, not the big ones, but most of the Bundesliga sort of like middle tier, from sort of like Schalke downwards, Hamburg, all that kind of stuff, Leverkusen. He's come on a treat. He's now 19. He's just turned 19 at the start of the season. Still 5-star potential, and I've once again made sure the shape kind of fits round the youngsters. So this is the shape. Gone with one striker, Avina. Can he play target man? He's not. I might change that. Might change that to advance forward now because I've got him in. That was to suit the other two more than anything. We might just change that to attack. That's what we're playing. Advanced playmaker backs. He does like deep playmaker, but he's been getting in the box a lot from there and attacking. I was playing Gribben there last year. Gribben had a quality end to the season when I moved him back. 10 assists in all comps, 9 in the league. Really good start, but he's made a really good start to the season out wide left now. So there we go, guys. Right. Start the season wise, we've done all right. We have done all right. Where are we? Awful pre-season. And then post-start, draw against Regensburg, a team that will probably finish bottom or in relegation. I realised we weren't doing enough. The games were awful to watch. Gunther Thur. How did that game go? I can't think if we got battered in that. Yeah, we were awful. I thought, right, we'll change it up. We went to advanced playmaker. I think what are we doing now, tactics-wise? Yeah, attacking, flexible. Just been a bit more aggressive going forward. I've changed the ball. I think I had Gribben and the youngster in there, Metz. Is it Metz or Mats? On attacking advanced playmaker and then a deep line playmaker. That didn't work. So, last two games, they were top. Absolutely smashed them, and then we smashed them as well. So I'm hoping that we've turned a bit of a corner. We're predicted to finish 11th. Everything else is running decent. Finances, 6.5. We got like 7 million again last year. Under 19s are doing all right. I'll very quickly show you. They're all young lads. I have kind of started releasing ones that are going to be nowhere near, just so they don't get game time and taking it away from my... So there we got a fair few, sort of like 3.5. So anything above there, really, I'm looking at. These will probably all go in the summer when the new ones come in. But yeah, it's looking good. He'll be the next one to sort of like move into the first team frame next year. He does need to have a decent season. Am I developing him? Am I training? Yes, I am. Defensive centre back, just to get his natural stats up for his tackling and that. So guys, we'll fast forward on to the game. Who are we playing? Holsten Kiel at home. Hopefully, we'll be able to do well. Catch you in a bit. Right, guys, here we go. Holsten Kiel. Or Holsten Pils. We've dropped down a little bit in the league just because I think we're one of the last ones to play. A win today will see us go third. I don't know if I don't honestly think we're going to be in this bracket. I want to be here. So anything from sort of like 6th to 10th. So 10th was the first season, then 13th. So we want to improve on the 10th. The top 8, let's see if our top 10. What's it? 9. Let's go with 9. That'll see us in sort of like a top half finish. Look at the Gribben. So we've got the boys who are playing well. We're at home, so we're going to go for it. Attacking. So we've got running at defence. This works really well at the moment, running at defence. Looking for the overlap because Heist can get forward balls in the box. Always be more expressive. Closing down with Harpy and Pereira doing the graft. And then Avina, he has been target man. I think that was a mistake by myself because I've been using Gignac and Hoffman. We'll go with him and see if we can exploit his bit of pace. Right, here we go. As standard, a bloody kit colour clash. So, as the game was going, I've just received my 50th subscriber. So, thank you very much to the 50 that have subscribed. I am hoping now that I can really crack on. The series really ballsed up with the breaking the laptop and stuff, and But I have decided... Oh, Sarp is injured. I have decided to keep... I have decided to keep with just the one series for now. When the Magdeburg one comes to an end, I will then jump on and do the Chelsea English save. I was just finding it hard to get the balance right, and I was enjoying one more than the other some days. I didn't get far. I think I got about till January in the Chelsea one anyway. So I'll probably just start that all again when I get round to it. Yeah, so that's the plan from now. And hopefully with this one we can crack on. I'm not going to do any experiments. I'm going to do an England one without players from the top 6, just as a little short mini series, maybe 3-4 parter or something like that. I'm going to try and get that done next week. So we have been absolutely battered so far. So this just shows that we are not going to be on one of the top dogs. Let's just bring that down. I'm going to just change him back to target and see if we can... I think when you do... Which is defensive. Let's go him defensive forward. See how he does. If you get a striker that gets involved with the play a little bit, that was helping me build up play. Sometimes I think the advanced forward just kind of just stands and waits for the ball. Offside. Alright, so now that was an advanced forward. He's now going to be defensive forward. Oh, I thought we were going to break then. We're going to have to show some passion. Oh, Gribben corner. Yes. No. Bit of scramble. I'm just going to slow it down for a bit fast, aren't we? Slow it down a little bit for you guys. So half time. I'm going to roast them a little bit. Loved it. Come on. We've been absolutely smashed. To be fair, they've had no clear-cut chances. We've had one. We've had 4 halves. 6 of the 11 have been long shots. Oh, is this going to be Di Maria? Half a chance. But this is something SI. I know you're watching. This is something you need to sort out. The clear-cut chances. I just had a few playing in the online league with some of the boys from the FM WEC, and Aguero was 6 yards out, missed a one-on-one, and it wasn't even classed as a clear-cut chance. So that's something that definitely needs to change. We are not playing well here. I'm really annoyed that I've really got into it, got a tactic going, and then as soon as I come on camera, we're struggling. Get out there, Drews. We're not going to stop it, are we? Oh! Alright. Let's go to the old tried and tested. Well, I always do it when I go one down. Hoffman or Gignac. Oh, we're going to have to go Gignac. The amount of money we're paying him. Have we got a response? Is this going to be a highlight? It is, you know. We're going to get a response straight away. No, we're not. What was the point of that? Come on, we're going to break now. Oh, get it down, Gribben. I hope he does a mazy run for you, boys. Some of the runs he was going on. Set up a goal at the start of the season, was just travel with about 60-70 yards. Crossed it in. Here we go, Gignac. Scooped it out to Avino on the left. You need to get in the box, get in the box, get in the box, get in the box. Gignac! Ooh. I'm going to put it in again, Di Maria. Here we go, Gribben. Penalty! Surely! Yes! I can't even think who my penalty taker is. Who's 10? Is it Gignac? Is that Gignac? No, Knoll. I think it's Knoll, the centre half. Missed the last one last season. And he's fucking missed again. Oh. Why is he taking penalties? Why is he taking penalties? He's centre half and he's on 10. FM, please explain to me why he's taking penalties. Gignac 15. Oh my God. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I've had a mare on FM tonight as well. Got battered twice in the 2 online games. Oh yeah, we're turning a corner. Can you tell I'm on one? Next episode I'm doing tonight as well. I'm doing a bit of a session, getting on with the games. I'm trying to get 2 episodes in so I can get up to date with the game a little bit. But this has been an absolute shower of shite. Well, right guys, if you enjoyed that little catch up tonight, please put a like in there. I said I'm up to 50 subscribers now, so thank you very much for supporting the little channel that I've got going. If you leave a comments down below, that'd be much appreciated. I would like to know who is actually watching the vids. There will be some regular viewers out there, I know, because numbers are pretty much the same every time. So it'd be great to sort of like start chatting to you guys, people that are watching the game. And also let me know what you think of the badge. I put it on Twitter the other night and in one of their WhatsApp groups that I'm in, and a lot of people kind of liked it. So I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you when will we come back? Around. I'm gonna plough some. Bloody hell, I'm gonna have to plough some games around here, somewhere around this area. See how we get on for games. All right, guys. See you later.